DJ Killzown Jones, you better remember the name. DJ Killzown Jones, you better remember the name.
Hey yo, so this your boy DJ Killzown Jones, man. As y'all know, yesterday at San Diego Comic-Con, we got the announcement of Superman, Batman, or Batman, Superman, and I think they're getting ready to call it the world's finest. I think Man of Steel 2 will be Batman, Superman, and Zack Snyder, wowed the world yesterday with the news, and it's about time. They kind of teased this during I Am Legend. I Am Legend, you know what I'm saying? And saying the movie's gonna be out in 2012, and they've been. I can see around the Warner Legendary DC offices that they they've been throwing out this idea, and I just I'm happy, because I feel like the Batman, the superhero, the whole superhero movie genre needs to be shaken up. We need to have team ups. We need to have bigger movies and bigger scopes, and they need to get people in here to make these movies, kind of like how Marvel is making. But I like the time and effort that DC, gets with Warner Brothers and whoever else they may partner with to make these movies, because they put their foot in it, and they finesse the movie. They finesse the they finesse the style of the movie, and it's apart from anything that you ever seen visually, or or pretty much in film they blend conventional filming with CGI, and they make it so that the world is so believable that it could actually, the things that happen in these movies could actually happen in real life, because the way they shoot it. It's not like, in Avengers where, when they get to the fighting and they get to the action, it's kind of set apart from the world around it. Whereas in The Dark Knight and, now the Man of Steel, it's kind of blended in with the real world, So, and that's kind of crazy due to the fact that, Marvel movies are really set in the real world. But anyway, I'm glad that they're taking this route, and I feel like, people gonna get up on me for saying this. They don't need to make a movie for every character like Marvel did, because they don't have the teams, they don't have the writers and the people that they can dedicate to each one of these movies. They're gonna spend time like Nolan, spend time like Zack Snyder did with 300 and Watchmen, and now Man of Steel. They're not gonna spend time and know what. Or be able to, not saying that they don't want to, but to be able to spend time and actually learn these characters and actually learn, what the fans resonate with, and all the different pieces to the puzzle. Of making these characters and bringing them on screen in a way that neither the comic book fans or the fans of the animation or the fans of the games or whatever the fans are of Batman, Superman, the Justice League, they gotta spend time to finesse it to where everybody's gonna be entertained, whether they've kept up with the characters or they've never heard of the characters or not. And I feel like with Zack Snyder and the crew over there, I hope that it's been a rumor that Legendary is trying to go over there with to whatchamacallit. They're trying to go to Universal. But hopefully Warner will break them off a nice little check to stay where they at, and hopefully they be able to make the movies other than the superhero movies that they want to make alongside. They already making 300 Rise of the Empire, which is a direct sequel to 300. So it's like I hope that everything goes for the good and goes for the great of this franchise. And I think now that they've set the precedence with both of these movies that the DC heroes aren't going anywhere. It may take a little while longer to actually put the movies out, but I don't mind the time. Like with Marvel, their whole cinematic universe has been a calculated and well thought out. It was a blueprint laid by Avi Arad and Favreau back in the late 90s, early 2000s, when the first run of all of these movies was coming out. You know, before I'm saying the original Spider-Mans, the Fantastic Fours, X-Men, and now you're starting to see, you know, they're trying to, I think now with the X-Men movies, they're trying their hardest to kind of to bridge the gap into the cinematic universe, and I it would be a dope thing to be able to see Paramount, Disney, and Fox on one big role opener. You know what I'm saying? And them being, you know, do something crazy with the Avengers and crazy with the X-Men. You know, even Avengers versus X-Men, that's just a crazy storyline in itself. So, you know, but for right now, I think DC got the attention because Dark Knight, the series as a whole, even though I didn't like Batman Begins, was a dope series, and Man of Steel, his first movie. You know, I don't think any superhero movie, well, I'll take it back. Spider-Man and Iron Man kind of had that effect where every movie after it and before it was judged, but Superman had like 4 or 5 different movies to even do that, and it felt like it was such a direct departure from anything Superman, even in the comics, has ever done. You know what I'm saying? It's blending everything that's good about Superman and that's bad about Superman or different about Superman that has been used over the years into one, you know, melting pot. So melting pot. So, you know, I'm excited to see what the future is what it's gonna hold, what it's gonna bring, what it's gonna mean for, you know, the DC universe and its films. So, you know, this is your boy DJ Killzown Jones. I'm gonna let y'all enjoy the rest of this fight, and I'm gonna shut up. Peace.
Overmatched. Prove it. Stay down.
DJ Killzown Jones, you better remember the name. DJ Killzown Jones, you better remember the name. DJ